the recording. Am I spotlight video? Yup. I feel like I've gotten slower with Zoom as the weeks have gone by. I feel like I should have gotten faster with this. Alrighty, here we go. I'm recording. All right, hopefully you guys can see my whole body. Again, if you can mute yourself. If you need to talk to me, let me know. Let me just make sure I can see you guys. I don't know if I can see your screens, whoever is sharing. There you guys are. Okay, cool. I couldn't see you guys. All right, here we go. House and, oh, thank you. I got these, I think my mom got me these pants from the Philippines. I can't fit into, Julie just said she liked my pants. Because I can't fit into any pants, so my wardrobe is severely limited. So I took the, and they're light. They're super light. All right, so let's get started. So we're gonna start off in the fetal position, but on our left side. We normally end class on our right side in the fetal position. We're gonna start off with our left. So if you wanna extend your left arm out and use it as a pillow, or if you have a block or an actual pillow, you can use that to rest your head. So whatever you're comfortable in the fetal position, up to you. You can relax however you gotta. Close your eyes. And just melt down onto your mat. And just get totally comfortable. Close your eyes if they aren't already. Just take this moment here to just come together. And what I mean by that is just to get centered with your body, your mind, especially if you've been running around all week, all day. If you're adapting to either the warmth outside, allergies, whatever it is that you're adapting to. Just let it all sink in. Just come together, especially if you feel scattered or all over the place. Just so you can just tune in. Just begin to listen to your breath. And even if you're only listening to your breath for just like 2 breaths and your mind starts to wander, that's okay. Let your mind wander, but then notice your thoughts. Notice where it's going to. And just observe. And that power, I think it's a power. I believe it is a power. Where you can just step behind your actual mind, your thoughts, and actually observe your mind working is what makes us totally different from, like, say, your pets. That's your consciousness. So be one with that consciousness. It's almost like you're taking a step back from everything. So a few more breaths here. Now begin to deepen your breath. So it's a little bit more unnatural. It takes a little bit more effort to take deeper breaths, to really expand that diaphragm, expand your lungs, almost like you're forcing your belly to rise even more with the inhale. And equally, letting that air out even more by squeezing the belly in as you exhale, making sure that you're just fully emptying out. A few more deep breaths, staying with it, keeping your thoughts with your breath now. Noticing your body. And as you continue to breathe deeply, set your intention for this class, for the evening, for the weekend. Ask yourself how you want to show up, how you want to be, if there's anything you'd like to achieve. In fact, if you can ask yourself that the moment you wake up, just to set the tone for your day, so that you're living each and every day intentionally. That you have control over yourself. How do you want to be during the next hour? Big inhale to seal that intention in. Full exhale to release anything not serving you. One more inhale. And one more exhale. You can open your eyes. And from the fetal position, you're going to just roll over onto your back into a happy baby pose. So in happy baby, hug your knees into your chest. You're going to bring your arms inside of your knees, grabbing hold of the outside of the feet. Other options here are peace fingers around the big toe. Pulling your knees down by your armpits, soles of the feet facing up. And options face side to side. And really sway if you are swaying. Feel your back massaging against your mat. Good, you're tucking that tailbone in. Good, a few more breaths here in your happy baby. And if you want to play in your happy baby, if you have the space, maybe extend one leg out as you fall to that side. Extend the other leg out as you fall to that side. Kind of wake up those hamstrings, the groin area, the inner thighs. Maybe with the extended leg, you can touch the floor or get close to it. Just getting some movement here. Good, big breath in. And big breath out. And slowly come to center, hugging your knees into your chest. Giving yourself a squeeze. And then bring your arms down by your sides. Extend your legs straight up into the air. Good, flexing through your heels. Really stretching out those hamstrings. Toes to your face. Palms are facing down. Good, keep flexing. Keep stretching out those calf muscles. Big breath in. And big breath out. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Good, so option to keep your palms on the floor, or you can even sit on it. So bring your butt on top of the tops of your hands if you want. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna pulse up. So you're gonna lift the tailbone and your legs about an inch, maybe less, maybe more, off the ground. Pulsing up and down, really tucking the tailbone in. I'm not really doing it, but pulsing up and down. Try to get your low back or your hips off the ground, as if you're trying to touch the ceiling with your feet. Good, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, legs are still straight up, big breath in. Exhale, you're slowly gonna lower your legs 2 inches off the ground and let it hover. Hover, 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 hover. And lift it back up. Good, big inhale. And exhale on the count of 5, slowly lower 2 inches off the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. And lower again in the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Last time, and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the legs as wide as you can. Good, and hover there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet together. And now look at your feet. So lift the head, if that's okay. Look at your toes and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring the legs all the way back up. Hug the knees into your chest. Maybe rock and roll side to side for a bit. Big breath in, hand out. One more inhale, one more exhale. Grab hold the backs of the thighs, start to rock and roll up and down the spine until you come up into a seat. Good, knees are still bent. And you're gonna grab hold the backs of your thighs. Squeeze the shoulder blades a little bit together so your chest lifts up and your back is nice and straight. So from here, you're gonna bring your hands behind your back, soft bend in the elbows, keep lifting up through the chest. Perfect. Now lift your feet off the ground. I'm not gonna do it. I actually tore my stomach muscles from being pregnant, so I'm trying to be careful. So lift the feet off the ground. So maybe it's in line with your knees like this. Maybe you have yours straight out. So totally up to you where you want to take your Navasana. If you have to lower your back a little bit closer to the ground, go for it. So your boat pose modified. So big breath in, hand out. Inhale. Exhale. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Perfect. Bring the feet down. Now we're going to lower down to our forearms. So squeeze the shoulder blades together. Forearms flat. I have thumb hooks, so I like to hook my thumb against like my low back or pretty much the back of my glute. So from here, lift your feet off the ground. It can be 90 degrees, or you can have them straight out, up to you where you want to take it. But keep squeezing the shoulders together. Keep propping up the chest so you're not rounding the spine. You're engaging your core and your low back. Good. Navasana, neutral neck, looking at your toes. Big breath in, hand out. Inhale, exhale. 2 more breaths, inhale, and exhale. 1 more breath in, and 1 more breath out. Good. Bring the feet back down, lift your chest back up. Last version of Navasana. Grab hold of the backs of your thighs. Nice tall spine. Good, now lift the feet off the ground. So it doesn't have to be straight, your knees can be bent. So you're balancing right above the glutes, right above the sit bones. You can lean back as far as you like. You can even let go of your thighs and find balance here by reaching your arms out. Good. If you want to play, peace fingers are on the big toes as you lift the legs up, doing your best to keep the feet hip width apart, your knees hip width apart, if you're reaching for your feet or your toes. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, exhale. 1 more inhale. And on the exhale, lower the feet down, spin onto your knees, tabletop position. Good, nice solid core, solid back, lining up shoulders with wrists. Turn the eyes of the elbows towards the front of your mat, knees in line with your hips, and then tuck your toes underneath. And really tuck those toes. So we're just stretching out the arches of the feet here. Bring a little flexibility to our toes, and then you're gonna untuck like this. So it's not tops of the feet like that. Just untuck your toes, and then tuck them, and then untuck. Maybe your toes are cracking. Tuck, and untuck. Good, so just giving our feet some love. Now tuck your toes, spread the fingers wide, let the belly droop, crown and tailbone up. Cow pose. As you exhale, untuck the toes, round the spine, chin to chest. Cat. As you inhale, let the belly droop, crown and tailbone up, toes tuck under, gaze is high. As you exhale, untuck the toes, press away from the floor, chin to chest, suck the belly in and up. Okay, a few more of these. Inhale for a cow. Exhale for cat. A few more times. Add any extra movements that you want. You can wiggle, make circles, soften the elbows, maybe add a dip as you come into your cow. Maybe your hips sink to your heels, make it more dramatic, make it more like a snake or a worm. Make it fun, make it yours. Just bring movements to any area of your body that could use it. So just tuning in with it, noticing what you need, what it wants. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in and one more breath out. Neutral spine. Now just to bring some mobility into our hips and the femur area, you're gonna lift your right leg out to the side, like you're peeing on a fire hydrant. So from here, you're gonna let's do 4 big knee circles to the front. Good, and then 4 big knee circles to the back. Really getting femur to hip socket area. Good. Now, bringing the knee out to the side, extend the leg out as best you can. If it's really tight in the hips, and if you haven't developed like this muscle right here, it's like the IT band, the glute, it's gonna stay low. But maybe the higher you can get, you'll feel a little bit of that strain where you're really working that out. Otherwise, just keep it lower, especially if it feels kind of funky. Good, one more breath in, and exhale, bring the knee back, tabletop. Other side. Fire hydrant, left knee out to the side. And then 4 big knee circles to the front. Going as slow or as fast as you like. Just really getting into that joint. And then when you're done with that 4, do 4 to the back. I'm already feeling a burn. I don't know what's wrong with my hips. So from here, bring your left leg out, straight out, trying to get it in line with your hip. So try to let it hover over the floor. It might feel funky, so if you have to wiggle it out, wiggle it out. Your foot may not be as high as your hip, and that's okay. Big breath in, and out. One more inhale, and exhale, tabletop position. Good job. From your tabletop, shimmy your knees about 3 to 5 inches behind you so that you can tuck your tailbone and let your hips come into like a slope. So you're in a modified plank. Good. Hold it there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Toes tucked. Lift the knees, normal plank. Push back on those heels. Big breath in, and out. Inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale, bring the right knee down. Just the right knee. So your left leg is still straight, and you're gonna push back on that heel just to stretch out that hamstring. Stretch, 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 push, push, push. Breath in, and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, rock back forward, extend the right leg. Now drop the left knee, other side. Push back on that right hamstring, that right heel. Feel the stretch, calf muscle, the hamstring, the muscle behind the knee. Breath in and out. One more inhale, one more exhale. Rock a little bit forward, extend the left leg back into your plank. Big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Relax your head and neck. Spread the fingers wide. Rotate your inner elbows to the front of your mat. Heels are pressing down, especially the inner ankles, especially if your legs like to rotate out. Relax the head and neck. A few breaths here. Breath in and out. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Bend your knees. Walk or hop your feet to your hands. Halfway lift, lengthen. So nice, long spine, flat back. One more breath here. Exhale, bend your knees a little bit, or a lot. Forward fold. Feel free to grab the elbows if you wish, or just let your hands dangle. Few breaths there. Good. Feel free to sway. Few more breaths. Really disengaging everything from the low back to the crown of the head. Maybe you want to alternate bending your knees a lot and then straightening them out. Good. Inhale and exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Bend your knees a little bit, nice and slow. Curl all the way up into your Tadasana. Good. Your feet should be hip width apart, so if you need to measure, it's 2 fist lengths between the knees and the feet. Really grounding down through each pad of your foot. Shoulders are relaxed, palms facing up. Big breath in. On the exhale, relax those shoulders. Inhale, head high. Exhale. One more breath in, and one more breath out. Heel toe your feet a little bit apart, about shoulder width apart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand grabs the left wrist. Pull it up and over to your right. Look up at the ceiling. Side stretch or crescent stretch. Breath in and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Back to center. Left hand, right wrist. Pull it up and over to the left. Side stretch. Breath in and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Back to center. Interlace your hands behind your back. You can bring your feet back to hip width apart if that's okay. Shoulders hug in. Slide the hands down the low back. Lift the heart up. Lean the head back. Open up the chest. Open up the rib cage. Squeezing those shoulders together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Good. Unlace the fingers. Interlace them in front. Turn the palms inside out. Round your spine like you're doing cow pose. Bend your knees. Chin to chest. Press the palms away. Really broadening out your upper back, your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. Back to center. Let's warm up our wrists. So interlace your hands. Figure eights in one direction. And then switch direction. Good. Now let's power up. Tadasana. Here we go. Breath in. And out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, bring the hands together overhead. Lift up, lean back if you want that back bend. Exhale, dive down the midline, forward fold. As you inhale, peek up, halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, plant the hands, walk or hop the feet back. Come back into a down dog. We're gonna body roll. So round your spine like you're doing cat. Roll back into that high plank. Now chaturanga, now that the core is engaged. Elbows in by your sides. Untuck the toes as you lift up to cobra or upward dog. Exhale, toes tucked, downward facing dog. Good, big inhale. And exhale, we're doing sun salutation B's. So on the inhale, lift your right leg up. But square those hips off. Foot is flexed. Toes are facing down, big inhale. As you exhale, bring the knee to the nose, tiger curl. Good, round your spine. Step the right foot next to your right thumb. Help it if you have to. Back heel stays lifted. Arms out to the side. Step into that right foot as you rise up. Lift the arms. Good. Lunge deep. Left hip forward, right hip back. Big breath in. And out. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, left hand finds the floor or a block. Coming into your lunge twist. Twisted lunge. Right arm up. Really open up your wingspan here. Good. Right arm up. Look up at that thumb. Big breath in. Hand out. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand down, framing that foot. Bring that right leg back up, three-legged dog. Bend your right knee, 3-point. So option is stay here or flip that dog over if you have the space, or skip it all together. Big breath in, hand out. One more inhale. Exhale, three-legged dog. Option to do a three-legged chaturanga, or just drop the foot and do a normal one, high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg. So square those hips off, flex that left foot. Knee to nose, tiger curl. Step the left foot next to the left thumb. Back heel stays lifted. Nice and steady, arms up to your sides, rise up. High lunge. Good, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand to the floor or a book or a block or a jelly jar. Left arm up. Really find your twist. Opening up your wingspan. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, left hand down, framing that foot. Left leg up and back. 3-point. Option to flip your dog over or stay there with the knee bent. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, bring it back. Three-legged dog to three-legged chaturanga or a normal one by just dropping the foot or the knees, however you have to modify. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Big breath in. Hand out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Bend your knees. Walk or hop it forward. Halfway lift. Lengthen. And exhale, let it go. Forward fold. Inhale, scoop the air. Rise up. Hands meet, lean back. We're adding a chair pose now. Bend those knees. Tuck the tailbone in. Arms all the way up to your ears as you get real low with the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, get it low, drop it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, walk or hop it back. High plank to downward facing dog. Roll it forward, engage that core as you chaturanga. With integrity, inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Same idea. As you inhale, lift the right leg, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, step it through, rise up nice and steady. High crescent lunge. Big breath in, hand out. One more inhale. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up. Find your twist. Good. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Right hand down, three-legged dog. Right leg up. Bend that knee, 3-point, or flip your dog over to rock star or wild thing. Breath in, hand out. One more inhale. Exhale, back to three-legged dog, straightening out that leg, rolling forward. Three-legged chaturanga or normal one, high to low. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Doing great. Inhale, left leg, knee to nose. Step it through, rise up nice and steady. High lunge. Breath in, hand out. One more inhale. And exhale, right hand down, left arm up for that twist. Breath in, hand out. One more inhale. And exhale, left hand down, left leg up and back. Three-legged dog to 3-point. Or flip your dog over if you want to. Inhale. And exhale. Bring it back, three-legged dog. And chaturanga, three-legged or normal one. Good, high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Bend the knees, walk or hop your feet forward, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise up, lean back. Exhale, chair. So we're gonna add on to that. Breath in, hand out. One more inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Plant the hands, walk or hop the feet back to a plank, to downward facing dog. Roll it forward again, and then chaturanga. Engage the core, engage your arms. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, lift the right leg. Same idea. Three-legged dog, knee to nose, step it through, help the foot if you have to. Back heel stays lifted, rise up. High lunge, breath in. Hand out. One more inhale. And on the exhale, left hand down, going for that lunge twist. Right arm up, breath in. Hand out. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, we're gonna switch hands. So if you have a block, switch the block over to your right hand. And we're coming straight into our half moon. Good, flex that left foot. Try to open up your wingspan, find your balance. Now, the more your right hand is out to the side of your foot, the more balance you have. So maybe you have to move it more to the side. You're challenging your half moon, line up foot and hand. It's okay if you wobble or fall off it. Good, breath in, hand out. One more inhale. And on the exhale, you're already in warrior two legs. So just bend your right knee, drop the back foot behind you, warrior two. Beautiful. Breath in, hand out. Inhale, hand exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, straighten out your right leg. Slide the hand down the shin. Little to no weight. You can always use a block on the outside of your leg. Look up at your thumb. Lean the head back slightly if your chin is too close to your chest. Trikonasana. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Bend your right knee. Flip the right hand. Reverse your warrior to peaceful. Look up. Open up that rib cage to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Straighten out your right leg. Warrior two hands. Pivot your right foot to face the same direction as your left. Hands on your hips. Forward fold. Reach for the floor. You can even do reverse cactus arms as you reach for your ankles. Maybe your head can rest on a block, pillow, the floor even, if you bring your feet wider apart. Okay, hang out here for a moment. Really gripping the mat with your feet. Maybe the inside edges of your feet or the outside edges. Noticing the stretch on the inseam of your legs. Inhale, exhale. Now your knees can be slightly bent if you want to or if you have to. Otherwise, keep them straight. Inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, one more exhale. Now, if you spread your feet really far apart, keep them there, just to feel the challenge. So hands on your hips, bend those knees, slowly come back up. Now your feet are either really wide if you widen them, which is good. Now you're gonna pivot your right foot into a really wide warrior two. So find a really deep lunge, especially if your wide-legged stretch is really wide apart. Remember, this is probably where your warrior two should be if you can bring your feet further apart in that wide-legged stretch. So now you're really getting into your quadricep and really getting the stretch in your inner thighs. So whenever you get into warrior two, really practice getting deeper in that lunge. Perfect, big breath in, hand out. One more inhale. Exhale, you're gonna cartwheel your hands down, flip the back heel up. But you're gonna kick your right leg up and back to three-legged dog, to 3 point, and you're gonna flip your dog over, just like how we did before, if you want to. Otherwise, stay in your 3 point with the knee bent. Good, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, back to three-legged dog, to three-legged chaturanga if you want to. Otherwise, just drop the foot and do a normal chaturanga. Good. Don't skip it. Just modify if you have to, high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Wonderful. Inhale, lift the left leg. This time, three-legged dog. Knee to nose, step it through. Help it if you have to. Back heel stays lifted. Rise up. Nice and steady, high crescent lunge. Other side. Breath in. Hand out. One more inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Find your twist. Left arm up. Really open up that torso. Notice if your left knee is splaying out. You want to keep that squared with the hip. Breath in. Hand out. One more inhale. Exhale, switch hands. So left hand down. Step it up. Half moon. Good. Flex that right foot. Really lifting up through the side of the leg. Finding your balance there. Breath in. Hand out. Play with it if you want to challenge yourself. Line up your hand with your foot or take your hand off the floor altogether. Maybe you touch your ankle or your heart. Breath in. Hand out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Now, bend your left knee. Back foot gently comes down to the floor. Warrior two. Good. Breath in. Hand out. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Triangle pose. Straighten out your left leg. Slide the hand down the shin, little to no weight. Use a block if you wish. Right arm up. Open up your chest up towards the ceiling. Roll that left hip under, right hip behind you. Triangle. Breath in. Hand out. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Bend your left knee. Flip your left hand. Peaceful warrior. Squeezing that right shoulder into the spine. Opening that up. Look up. Breath in. Hand out. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten out the left leg. Pivot your left foot to face the same direction as your back foot. Hands on your hips, forward fold. Maybe grab the floor. Heel toe your feet as wide as you possibly can in your wide-legged split. Few breaths here. Letting the muscles marinate and loosen up. And breathe. Maybe there's a soft bend in the knees, that's okay. If it's a big bend, bring your feet closer together. Otherwise, if it's straight or straight-ish, that's cool. Good, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. So keeping your feet where they are. So if they're nice and wide, awesome. Hands on your hips, bend your knees, and lift the torso back up. Good. Pivot your left foot so you're back into warrior two stance, bending that left knee. You should have a really nice, low, wide stance in your warrior two. And hold it there for a moment. Breath in and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Cartwheel the hands down. Bring your left leg up and back, three-legged dog, and then bend that left knee for 3 point. Maybe you can kick your opposite butt cheek. Option to stay there or flip it for rock star or wild thing. Your foot's gonna find the floor behind you. Good, lift those hips for a breath in. Hand out. One more inhale. Exhale, everyone back to three-legged dog. You can do a three-legged chaturanga or a normal one by just dropping the foot down to down dog. Rolling it forward, high to low, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job, guys. 3 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. From your down dog, you're gonna bend your knees, look between your hands, but you're gonna do a leapfrog or just walk your feet to the outside of your hands. We're finding our Malasana squat. Feel free to use any props underneath your sit bones. Maybe hands together. Chest is lifting. Tailbone tucks in slightly. Head high, breath in, hand out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in, one more breath out. We're gonna practice a little bit of binding here in our squat, which might, if squats are already like not your jam, just stay where you are. Otherwise, we're gonna practice a bind here. So I'm just gonna turn my body so you can see. So you're gonna bring your right shoulder inside that knee as best you can. That itself might be tough. Your hand can stay out to the floor like this. Otherwise, see if you can wrap your forearm around the shin so you can grab either your butt cheek or your thigh somehow. Open up your chest to the left towards the ceiling. Left forearm to the low back. Maybe your hands can connect. If not, use a towel, a sock. If you're in your bedroom, maybe underwear, I don't know, something, a shirt or a strap if you have it. You're gonna look over your left shoulder. Okay. So if your fingers don't reach, that's okay. If you do, awesome. But open up. Breath in, hand out. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Okay. Unbind. Other side. So the more you get that left shoulder inside that knee, the better. You can straighten out that arm if you're confused about this part. And then you're rotating your elbow in so that the elbow's sticking out, and then grab maybe your ankle or your butt cheek. Open up your chest upward towards the ceiling, right forearm to the low back. Maybe your fingertips touch, maybe they don't. As long as they're reaching, look up at the ceiling where your chin is over your shoulder. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Come back to your squat. We're going to do it one more time, but we're going to add a balance. This is where you really feel the effects of the bind. You guys ready? Hopefully. All right, so we're going to come into, I think it's flamingo pose. I forget. It's some type of fancy bird. So you're going to come back to your right side, find the bind. So this is where if you have a sock, it's helpful. It helps that my sock drawer is right here. I'm going to use it because I can no longer reach. So the one behind my back is where I'm going to hold the sock, and then I can reach it. So if you have that, awesome. So you may not be able to get up, but the effort is awesome. So what you're going to do, you're going to straighten out your left leg, lift that leg, you might hop around, and then coming into your flamingo with the bind. It's hard. But the more you think about it, the harder it is, so try not to think about it and just pop back up. And then come back into your squat as best you can. Good. If you had to let go of the bind, that's okay. Other side. So if you have a sock or a towel, right hand, find that bind. Other side. If you don't want to go into the balance, you don't have to, but it's fun. Right leg straightens out. Ooh, this one was smoother for me. Now on Thanksgiving, this actually converts to turkey pose. Turkey pose is when you come into a halfway lift. When you go like this. Flamingo and turkey. Good. And then come back down whenever you're ready. Back into that squat. Good job. I still got it. Even though I'm like getting huge. Alrighty. So arms out, round your spine. Gently bring your butt down to the floor as gracefully as you can. If it's not graceful, that's okay. Whew. Alrighty, stretch, renew. So legs straight out, tall spine. We're gonna do an active stretch first. So without rounding your back at all, and really flexing your feet through the heels, arms up high. Exhale, forward fold, without rounding your back. So this is more active. You're reaching, whether it's your shins, ankles, or feet, or your toes. If you're already at the point where you're just grabbing your feet with your back straight, grab a block, So you grab the outside of the block. So really decompressing the low back, finding length there. Okay, few breaths. If you notice your back is rounding, you're slumping, just keep lifting up that chest. A few more breaths. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale, one more exhale. Slowly come back up. And now we're going to do a passive stretch. So passive stretch, let your back relax, let it round, let your arms relax by your side. So you're not reaching anything, just letting gravity do the work. Leading from the crown of your head, just melt forward. The more you relax, maybe the lower you'll go. Relax the feet too. Few breaths. One more inhale. One more exhale. And slowly come back up. And then spread your legs as wide as you can. Good. Maybe move the flesh off your sit bones, and maybe you can shimmy your feet about a centimeter wider after you do that. Good. Inhale, arms up. Forward fold straight down the middle. Active or passive or both, up to you. One more breath in. One more breath out. Lift the torso back up. Now, this is a variation of compass pose, but we're going to keep our legs wide instead of normally we do it with the one knee, with the 1 foot in. So what you're going to do, your left hand is going to rest inside your left leg, kind of like with the forearm down. It's similar to a bind, because eventually maybe you can grab the big toe edge of that foot. I don't know if you guys can see that. So eventually, you're so low, because you're trying to get, just like how we did in that bind, the shoulder is so close to that inner knee. Eventually, with the legs down, you can get that same idea with the legs straight. That right arm is going to reach over your ear for the other side of that foot. So your left hand is either the inside ankle or the inside foot, and your right arm is on the pinky edge. You're rotating your chest up towards the ceiling, looking upward. I hope that makes sense. So finding that side body stretch. It's a little bit of it's a straight bind with the arms. Breath in and out. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Slowly come back to center. Other side. So we did this in the squat. So you're going to get your right shoulder as close as you can to the inside of your knee with the forearm out to the side. Maybe you can grab the inside edge of the big toe edge of your foot. Left arm over the ear, reaching for the pinky edge of the foot. Come a lot further on this side. Look up at the ceiling. It's okay if your left hand is just kind of in midair. You're still getting that nice side stretch. Deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Back to center. Now your legs are still wide. So what you're gonna do, arms out to a T. You're gonna see if you can fall flat on your chest on the floor. Maybe you can grab your shins, ankles, or feet. Relax the head and neck. It's okay if your back rounds, let it round. Maybe you can use a block underneath your forehead and just hang out here. Because eventually a goal is to just have your upper torso flat on the ground. So your feet or your legs might rotate in a little bit towards the floor, and that's okay. And once, just to talk about progressions, if you're still here where I am, that's fine, or some degree. Once your chest is flat on the floor, then eventually your legs can go on top of your hands. So you're in a full tortoise pose. So a few more breaths there. One more inhale. One more exhale. And slowly come back. You're gonna grab a hold underneath your knees. Bend your knees. Bring the soles of the feet together close to the groin. So you're in Baddha Konasana or butterfly. Open up your feet a bit so you're stretching out the outside parts of your ankles. Chest lifts. You're gonna start to walk your arms out to the top and then forward fold. One more inhale. One more exhale. Walk yourself back up. Close the book. Extend the legs. Arms out. Round your spine. Slowly lower down to your back. And then once you're on your back, just take a long body stretch like you're just waking up just to find length. And then when you exhale, full body squeeze, knees to chest, chin to knees, squeeze. Good, and extend your right leg down to the floor. So you're just hugging your left knee. You're gonna drop that left knee over to the floor on your right side. So if you have to bump your hips to the left, go for it. You're coming into your supine twist with one leg, so it's a little bit more intense. Adjust your hips as much as you have to. You can cactus your arms so that your back is flat on the ground, or you can even open your wingspan in your supine twist. Few breaths. Now another variation of this is your left knee is bent. If you want to try, you can try extending the left leg straight out to the side. Almost like you're kicking that left leg out. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Slowly bring that left knee in, back into the chest, give it a good squeeze. And then hug your right knee back in, hugging both knees. And then extend your left leg out. So now you have your right knee. You're gonna cross that over the body, adjust your hips. Coming into your supine twist. So it's okay if your right leg is or your right knee is kind of dangling. Open up the arms if you wish, or keep the arms bent, cactusing them. If you tried it on the one side and you want to extend the leg out, maybe pull out to it. I'm doing it seated. I can't lay down. It's kind of like this. But you're laying down, supine. Few breaths. Big breath in and out. One more inhale. And on the exhale, bring that knee back in, give it a squeeze. And hug the other knee back in. And take a happy baby just to neutralize those hips and low back. Feel free to sway or be still. And then take a moment here for yourself, towel, water, any last movements, postures. If you need extra clothing, anything you gotta do just so your Shavasana feels all the better. Any counter postures or other sides. But if you're totally ready, you can do Shavasana seated or you could lay down. Totally up to you how you want to end your class. And just begin to find that posture, whether you're in corpse pose, which is laying down. It just means the death of all effort, not like the morbid meaning of it. Or you could do it seated. Shavasana can mean either or. And whatever posture you chose, just close your eyes. Breathing in ease. Allowing your practice to sink in. Taking a big inhale. And exhale for our final resting pose, Shavasana. Big inhale and exhale. One more breath in and one more breath out. If you're laying down, just hug your knees into your chest and roll over to your right side in a comfortable fetal position. Whenever you're ready, just gently press yourself up into a comfortable seat at the top of your mat. Let's all sit up nice and tall and bring our hands together at heart center and just bow your head in gratitude for yourself. We're doing the hardest thing in yoga, which is showing up fully. Sending gratitude to the other yogis that share this practice with you virtually. And sending gratitude out to all the things that we appreciate, that we have gratitude for. Just sending that energy out. Let's recall our intention from the beginning of class. Just make a firm decision to carry it forward. Let's bring our thumbs to our third eye, the space between the eyebrows. Big inhale. And exhale. Kind thoughts. Thumbs to our lips, inhale. And exhale. Kind words. And thumbs to heart center, inhale. And exhale. Kind actions. The light within me bows and honors the light within each and every one. Namaste. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Christa.
You're welcome.
Have a good weekend.
Have a great weekend, guys.
You too.
Stay tuned too. We might start having outdoor park classes on Sundays.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm just trying to there's like, you know, council town, just to make sure it's all gravy. So that way we can like maybe Sunday mornings. So I'll keep you guys posted.
Good, good.
That'd be great.
Stacy, hello.
All right.
All right, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Good night. Stay cool.